Hey everybody, we're at the Whcc booth at Imaging USA, hanging out with my friend Mike Hanline. Thanks for hanging out with us and allowing us to volunteer you for an interview today.
Oh, I always love to be volunteered, Matt. You know that.
That's good.
I can only say no so many times.
That's absolutely true. So, Mike, you've been a helper, a mentor, a leader in the industry for so long. And I've walked through trade shows with you before, and it's a very slow pace because you literally know everybody. With the industry over the last 40 years or 50 years, like what do you see as that's coming next for everything?
My first Imaging USA, which it wasn't called that then, was the bicentennial year of 1976. So that is almost 50 years.
That was a ripe old age of 2.
Yeah, well, you're one of the few people I've said that to that was alive. So, I come here and I meet a lot of new, younger people. The show has certainly ebbed and flowed over the years, as all trade shows and I think in all industries probably have. And it's, the trade show at Imaging still is a tremendous resource if you want to meet vendors, people like us, our competitors, whomever, face to face, and have questions answered. The online presence isn't everything by any means. So this show is it's the strongest show in our industry. Typically easy to get to. I know PPA works very hard to keep the show as affordable as possible for all their members, but for the vendors as well.
Right.
So
yeah, for sure. And it's been fun, to see the scale and transition of all the booths over the years too. And we pretty much redesign every year. And it's fun to see new vendors pop up and change, and the floor plans and all that kind of stuff. So
this show moves around to a different venue every year, so there's always some change. I think from a more long-term perspective, most vendors have downsized or right-sized.
Right.
And pre-COVID, attendance of this show was pretty significant. It's probably dropped back 20-25% since then, but it's rebounding. But so as a vendor, everybody adjusts accordingly to that. And I found since COVID, the people that are coming here are really very serious, and they're looking for a vendor or looking for alternatives to the vendors they have for one reason or another. So it continues to, I think, is one of the most valuable things in our industry. Of course, we love it. I've been coming here a long time, but we love to show what we do. We love to communicate to photographers what we do and how it can impact their businesses in a positive way. Yeah. And for me, it's great. I get a lot of positive feedback from the customers we already know, and they're truly thankful, and we have great relationships and great partnerships with those folks.
Yeah, it's almost like when we were getting ready to come here, I'm like, this is like an extended family reunion that we're walking into here, which is pretty cool.
Well, that's kind of one way to put it, and it's a relationship business, in my opinion, and those relationships can be very fruitful for all concerned, including our clients' clients. We're basically producing family heirlooms that are going to outlive all of us. And so the quality and all that is very, very important. And so, I think our clientele appreciate our quality. I think they appreciate the relationship and the information and the education and the help they get from us very much.
Absolutely. So I know you've probably never been asked this question before, but could you have ever imagined was it 95 that you joined White House? 96. 96. That in...
April Fool's Day.
Oh, April 1st, 96. That, the business would grow to the place that it's at now, and the technology and everything.
No. But I tell you what, you can only take life one day at a time, Matt.
Yeah.
And so 96 was a quite different place than 2000. And we embraced the digital technology in 2000. And you know, for a guy like me that's been in this business all my life, the digital technology was like a wonderful breath of fresh air. Not that film was old and stale, but film was kind of old and stale. Yeah. And the digital technology literally changed everything. Yeah. In the lab business and in the capture business, you name it. So no, you can't. You can dream and you can forecast, but you build things one day at a time, right. over a long period of time, and so it's important to focus on what's right in front of you every day. And I think if you do that and you create happy clients, happy staff, the odds of success become much greater.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So for those of you that are watching this, if you rewind about 20 seconds and just listen to what Mike said over and over again, those are wise words. I mean, you're listening to an industry legend here that I have had the opportunity to have many one-on-one conversations with over the years, and they've been...
That is one of the few people that I've watched grow up, so...
Yeah, well, I've grown older, Mike. Some days I don't feel super grown up, but anyway, we appreciate you. I know everybody here does. Thank you for all that you've done for the industry and keep doing, and we hope that you've enjoyed this interview with Mike Hanline, and we'll be back to talk with you soon.